It's ATL Jacob and Wicked Money Family. You watching Vibe.com.
You said that your band used to play rap tunes in your school band.
They play Super Gremlin now. It's like they anthem now, Super Gremlin.
Your high school, what's the name of the school?
Freestyle High School in Fairburn, Georgia.
When you were playing the sax in the school band?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you actually play instruments. It's not just drum machines. You know how to...
Yeah, I play snare drum, quads, timpani, mallets, xylophone, alto saxophone. Then I did French horn a little bit.
French horn?
Yeah, and I did, soprano saxophone. Same as clarinets, because the notes, the same as like, same, just like a clarinet. Just a better looking clarinet. And you got baritone saxophone. All the notes the same. It's just the baritone saxophone got that extra finger at the bottom. It's pinky, just like the tenor sax.
So all these instruments, that means you had to practice.
Yeah, you gotta really practice.
Like scales, minor, major chords, all that stuff. So how did you learn all that stuff?
I was in band.
Your band teacher mostly taught you, or like?
Yeah.
What's your band teacher's name?
Mr. Bailey, Dexter Bailey. Then I had Mr. Jones, named Kevin Jones, the band director. But he actually the administrator at the school now. I found that out when I donated donated $10,000 to the band class.
You donated $10,000 to your band class?
Yeah.
That's love right there.
Yeah, giving back to the community. Nothing wrong with it.
Not everybody thinks that way, though.
I'm just a different breed.
This is all God's plan. I met Jacob when he was in school in the band. No placements, just big dreams, big ambitions that aligned with mine. And I met his mom because when I first heard his music, I didn't know he was a kid. No way. It was phenomenal. This shit, I was like, it was a rapper trying to get on. IG, put me in the game. I know you know people. I was like, well, let me hear it. So he's playing his music, and I say, let me hear something else. He plays about 5 more songs, and I'm like, well, who did the beats? He was like, ATL Jacob, ATL. I'm like, okay, well, can I meet him? He was like, yeah, sure, I'll hook you up. So he did. And so when I met him, imagine this. When I met him, he was shorter than me. And I said, man, I can't even talk business with you. I need to meet your mom. So they pulled up to the house, you know what I mean? We had a conversation.
Do you remember that conversation that day?
I do. I was just proud that somebody did take him under his wings and, just guide him. Your kids can go to the left, your kids can go to the right. But if you got somebody who can keep them narrow, that's a blessing. And I'm just thankful for that.
I gotta turn this into a beat.
What's that piece you got right there?
This is my FBG piece. FreeBandz game. Future gave it to me for my birthday last year. And then some Cubans and some more jewelry I just bought the other day for a video shoot.
So, a lot of people know you as a great producer.
Man, they about to see the biggest artist in the world develop.
Okay. So what do you bring into the game as a lyricist? We've heard the beats. What do you bring in as an artist?
I'm bringing what the world needs. The world needs structure. I'm about to be Avatar to the industry, The last musician. Avatar, the last airbender. Now I'm really like Avatar to the industry, because Avatar, he had water, earth, he had all 4 elements. So it's like I do everything. I shoot my own video if I have to. So it's like I'm Avatar to the industry. So I gotta be that, and I gotta add structure and balance back to the industry, because it's a lot of Call of Duty music and not enough real music.
Wow, what you mean by Call of Duty music?
Everybody got to switch on the Glock. Everybody pow. Tired of that. Let's bring back some emotion,
Right.
Real emotion. It's time to bring back love, because it's like everybody want to be toxic and everybody want to be hated or be the biggest art, but nobody want to nobody want to say what's really going on behind them closed doors when you're not on the street with your gun, when you're going through it with your girl, or when you're going through it with your family.
As a sister, I'd be like, dang, everybody look at my brother like this, And, you know, as we still see him as just like our brother, but everybody else see him as something bigger and something different. So it's a really good feeling. When he was younger, what he used to do is, y'all come listen to my beat, come listen to my beat. And of course, we really didn't know too much about it. So it was kind of, we was listening, we'd be like, yeah, that's good, Jacob. But we didn't like really too much know to him, even like at school, asking him to play his beats over the intercom in the morning. And so, yes. In high school, he asked them like, hey, can y'all play this on the speaker and stuff like that. And so just seeing how he has blossomed into like a producer now and a big time producer now, and everything that he's come from all the hard work that he's put in, I feel like it's really paid off. And I just feel like it's more for him to come and it's more in store. Yeah.
Even when he was in the hospital, my mom was bringing his piano, little keyboard to the hospital because he was like, I need my piano.
He still wanted to make beats.
Yeah, he still wanted to do it in the hospital. Couldn't. He was very determined.
Yeah, that's determination right there, because even when you at your lowest, you still motivated to do what you want to do. You still motivated to, I'm going to get somewhere. I'm going to take off of what I'm passionate about. And he's very passionate.
There was an old tweet that I found online where you were offering a beat from you and a verse from your man for $90.
Oh, yeah. I think he was
Johnny Rocket.
Jimmy the Rocket.
Jimmy the Rocket.
I still talk to him too. Yeah, he that was back then. He was popping. He had his buzz going on. We was like, shit, they could do a verse, and then we was young too, like high school. So it's like they can get a verse from you and a beat from me, and we on.
Did anybody cop a beat for $90 at that time?
I think like one person. Yeah. Then everybody, I be seeing like certain people DM me that I probably DM'd a long time ago, like 2016. They be like, damn, I should have got that beat back then.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda, right?
Right.
That's crazy. Later tonight, you're gonna collect a BMI award for the Producer of the Year, 2022.
Yeah.
Has that sunk in for you?
It was more of like no cocky stuff. It was expected, cause it's just a step to get to where I'm really going. Like, yeah, it feels good to be the producer and stuff, but I'm ready for the next thing. Like, you know, ready to be the biggest artist in the world, and we're gonna take this step by step.
You reminded me of somebody right now. You reminded me of Kanye West at a stage in his career where he was trying to get people to say, I'm not just nice on the boards, I get busy on the mic.
Oh yeah.
Now you had a chance to work with Kanye, right?
Yeah, he was crazy. So I've been rapping. I played him some of my music. It was me, Kanye, Travis Scott, and DaBaby, just playing the music. But at this time, I know what I'm doing. I'm like, yeah, this be rapping, but I'm telling them it's references. Well, it's really my songs that I really like. So they in the room, they like, I ain't gonna lie, you need to rap, you need to drop. And after that, I was like, okay, say less.
So they all said that?
Yeah, at the same time. Like if it was a camera to see the reaction, it was like, okay, it's that time.
I told her that day, I said, I just want to take him under my wing, you know what I mean? Because he's got a lot of influences around him that, you know, don't mean him well, you know what I mean? And he could easily be set off track.
You know, when we were talking about the whole trap thing, it's a style of music. It's also like trapping as a way to make a living and stuff. But some people take it to another level, like it's a trap that young men fall into sometimes. You know, there's traps out here in the world. There's dangers, there's risks that people take just to put food on the table.
Yeah, and everybody got the same 24 hours, so even if you is trapping, it's about, you know, whatever you do, be smart. No matter what it is, just be smart, you know? Oh yeah, my name Marco 5K. I mean, I was born in Chicago, raised in Indianapolis. I mean, I met Jacob in the A, Atlanta. He was dealing with some relatives of mine, VJ, Snoop, my uncle IG, you know what I mean? And ever since, like, I just seen the work ethic bro put in. Like, when I met bro, I wasn't really, like, going hard with the music as I should have been, you know what I mean? And it's always been my dream. It's just, like, I kind of lost the passion for it around the time I met him. And he used to just go crazy. And that's why I seen, like, he was in the kind of same position as me. I'm like, I'm looking at him like, he working towards this. I've been doing the same shit, you know what I mean? But, like, he showed me the work ethic pay off. And You know what I mean? It's like now that I'm back focused on what I love doing, I'm finna go crazy. I'm finna change it up.
Yeah, so I'm artist Screwed Vinci. I knew Jacob for a minute now, since kid. Like, we first started making beats on the phone, like he was saying. He just come to my house at like 7, 8 in the morning, like, bro, listen to this. I was like, alright, bro. I'm playing the game though. I was like a game freak at the point. Then, you know, we like kept going. From the streets to the music, I ended up getting locked up, you know what I'm saying, for a little bit. And he kept going. When I got out, the first time he was like, Rich, you gotta do music. So I started locking in more seriously. And then I ended up getting locked up again for a violation probation. Then when I got out that time, he was like, I'm gonna take you under my wing, like, I got you.
I told her, he stay on the right track. He gonna buy you a house one day. And he did it. Yeah, he did it. He delivered on everything, and it's just been a blessing to be around and just see the journey, hands-on, from the beginning to where we're at today, and the steady evolution.
This same room, you guys, the intern, like, I would have this room booked out like 24 hours throughout the whole week. I would work, eat, go to sleep on that couch right there, wake up, start working again, and just repeat every day until they kick me out.
How much sleep can you possibly get on the studio couch?
As much as you need.
Which is how much?
And unlimited, like, because you're waking up to the music. Who wouldn't want to do that?
Jacob deserves every accolade that he got coming. He works hard. He goes hard for the team. He goes hard for his family. Everybody in here has been affected in a positive way by this young man. We love you. We appreciate you. We thank God for you. It's ATL Jacob.
ATL Jacob. Everybody that came out, you know, everybody here family. I gotta thank, you know, my mama.
Come on, mama.
And my sisters. I gotta thank my team, my assistants. Hey, you gotta shout out Big Pluto.
Come on.
You gotta shout out Scooter for the tag. You gotta shout out Stan for the studio. You gotta shout out G for the police. Yeah. So it's just thank you to everybody, man. Publicist Queen, for just, you know, coming out supporting me. Just the start of something new in my career. And we just gonna keep going.
But I know the man cold, you know what I'm saying? And I got a studio with him, he played me a bunch of tracks, a bunch more music. And then I started hearing his older music that I didn't know he did, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I started paying attention for real. I was like, he got it. And I think he is the leader of the new generation. In Atlanta, we need that. Like, I think Atlanta needs leaders to keep it going. I love Atlanta so much. I love music so much. But I know how much we give into the game, right? So I just feel like, okay, here comes somebody who understands culture, pocket, vibe, but real hits that change the game too. And that's what I've been waiting on, like, who that cold ass, bad ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Who is he? Producer.
Biggest in the game is in the room right now, and we about to do it big with all the greats.
But I was so fucking honored to be in the presence of someone who had the courage to be different.
Because we still gotta perform. And, you know, that's what I love doing the most. I love going in the booth every day. I go to the studio every day.
Hey everybody, it's Frank Ski here on the BMI red carpet with Vibe. We just saw a young producer named ATL Jacob come through. Yep. Did you hear his record, the Future and Drake collab?
Absolutely. Yes.
How do you like that Wait For You record?
I think it's perfect. I think it's the #1 song of the year in hip hop by far. Wait For You with Tems, yeah, #1. Just the collaboration of those three just shows you. You know what I mean? And it shows you the evolution of where hip-hop is. To be able to take someone who's big in Afro beats, right, and put them on a hip-hop song, you know, and make that the R&B hip-hop anthem, I mean, it just, come on, it's it.
Africa, Toronto, and Atlanta.
Absolutely. Oh, come on, you can't do any better.
Yo, what up, man? We are Travis Sports, and right now we rocking with Vibe Magazine. You dig it? Wine, let's get it.
So, we just saw a young producer from Atlanta, ATL Jacob, walking carpet. You fuck with his music?
Yeah. We love him.
That's your boy? You know him for a while?
Yeah.
From ATL, come on now, we from ATL. So
We Atlanta.
No strangers, right? So what about that record with him, Future and Drake and Tems?
Yeah, that was the song of the summer.
It's your boy Terminal YC on Week 5 magazine. Y'all go tune in. Yeah, young generation taking over, man. We taking over. Got more to come. More to come.
We just saw that young man ATL Jacob pass through. He got that record, Wait For You.
Yeah. It's hard. He got a crazy year going.
You fucks with his sound?
Oh yeah, most definitely. He was one of the persons I looked up to when I first came in. Like real talk. His sound, everything, hard.
You looked up to him, he's so young in the game.
Yeah, I'm 23.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, he was in there longer than me. So yeah, I fucks with it.
You know the vibe, it's your boy Moray. If you know the vibe, then it's a vibe check. That magazine, we outside. Let's get it. Hey!
Well, let me ask you a question. You fuck with this young producer, ATL Jacob?
Of course, ATL Jacob. I got a couple with him too. That's my guy. I rock with ATL Jacob. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Anything ATL Jacob put his hands on, he's a genius. You feel me? Like anything, and he's young. So it's dope to have somebody that age that understands his music, understands the ear, understands the sound. He's a magnificent producer.
Yeah, this your boy Southside 808 Mafia. Shout out to Vibe Magazine. We appreciate y'all. All my fans, we love y'all.
We've been rocking with a young man from the south side of Atlanta named ATL Jacob.
It's my boy.
So you fucks with him?
Doing since he was 15, and my little brother. My real little brother called my phone, aggravate me every day. That's my little brother. I raised him. You feel me? He like, I tell Jacob, me and Metro are one person as a producer. He one of the greatest.
So you really rate him on that
That's
level?
my little brother, love him to death.
Did you see it in him from the early time?
From the start.
What made you notice it?
Jacob is very adamant about shit. Jacob is not gonna quit. He'll ask you 1,010,000 times to do what he needs done. He don't care if he aggravates you. He don't care if you get mad. The last person I seen that was like that was Mike Will. And look how successful Mike Will is. The same difference. Jacob rap too.
I heard a little something today. He got a little heat on the way.
Man, shout out to my team. Shout out. I got my mama in here, man. Future just texted me saying congratulations, you know. Shout out my big brother. Shout out to everybody.
How did you know that they were playing Super Gremlin?
I think, I didn't even know. So what's crazy, they tagged me in it, but I've never seen it. I think I just stumbled upon their page, like, I wonder what they doing in my school. So I searched it. I was like, are they playing my song? I posted it one day, and then that's how it transpired for me to go reach out to the band director, because he still had the same number. It's like, man, I'm just down there like, okay, they playing it for me in person and stuff, and I'm like,
I'm just proud of them, man. It brings tears to my eyes when we went to see the band play and all that. The media was there, CC was there, and we captured it all. And they said I cried, but I didn't, for real. My allergies was acting up that day. You know what I'm saying?
How did that make you feel, though, that they're playing your song, like your school band is playing a song that you made?
Man, it made me want to sample it. It made me want to sample them. So it's like, it just feel good to like, I went to this school and now they love playing my songs. Like, that's a good feeling. Made me happy.
Jacob, I love you so much. I thank God for giving you me. You was my gift. Now you the gift to the world. Show them what you got. I'm riding with you all the way to the top. Let's go. Let's go.